Hello there, welcome to class number 10, Steve Rosse's online tuba classes for all of us who are still in isolation, lockdown, whatever you call it. This is 10 of 20 tuba class videos. We are now highlighting different keys. Today will be the key of G. And today I thought we would just get straight into some playing, and then we will do some breathing exercises, meditation, whatever. The principal tuba player of the Sydney Symphony Orchestra. I also teach at the Sydney Conservatorium of Music. All the teaching is online right now. And with my orchestra, we're just doing creative things online as well. All right, so here we go. We're going to start just by blowing 2 or 3 big breaths of air through the tuba. Just copy me. Here we go. Great. Now we are going to sustain a G. Okay? Air, air, play, air, play. Again, air and then play. Full sustained note. If you're having any troubles getting a full sound or sustaining sound, go ahead and pause the video and repeat this 3, 4, 10 times. All right? Now, we are going to do a descending G major scale. G, G, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, etc., etc. All right? First the G. This time, I want you to make your fullest note on the very last note. Start with your best note and end with a better note. It's nice to do this in one breath. However, if you need to take 2 or 3 breaths in the middle, go ahead. Now let's repeat this 3 times. A descending G major scale, 1 octave, 3 times. I am going to mix up my breathing. I'll do it in 1 breath, I'll do it in 2 breaths, I'll do it in 3 breaths. So you do whatever you need to do to get your best sound. If you can get your best sound in 1 breath, great. If you can get your best sound in 2 breaths, great. 3 breaths, whatever it takes. All right? 3 times. Great. Now we will continue to super low G, or a pedal G. And we will take at least 1 breath on the way down. You decide where you want to take that breath, all right? So we will start by repeating the scale, and then we will add 1 note as we go down, all right? Follow me. to take breaths in the middle. Take 2 breaths if you'd like. Now, we will do that one 3 times. Like being at the gym, which we cannot do anymore these days. 3 sets. 3 sets of descending G major scales in 2 octaves. Alright? 3. Mix up your breathing. Breathe in different places if you like. You can do the whole thing in 1 breath if you want. Just go faster than me. Alright? We don't all have to do this the same speed. Make that lowest G your fattest. If you cannot get down to that low pedal G, it doesn't matter. Go down as low as you can and just blow air. It's fine. You'll get there one day. Alright? This is a goal for you to have to do these sort of things every day. And last one. Make it the best. Focus. Wonderful. How'd you all do? Or as they would say in Australia, how'd you all go? Alright? I say how did you all do, but how'd you all go is also cool. Alright, in French you say ça va, how did you go? Same thing. Alright, now, focusing. We are going to do some meditation now. The cat's gone to sleep. She's deaf. She cannot hear what I'm playing, but she can feel the vibrations, and it puts her to sleep. You are not allowed to be falling asleep. Alright? Okay, we're going to meditate now. I want you to think of the 2 most wonderful things that happened to you or you experienced in the last week. Just close your eyes. 2 experiences that were the most wonderful. It could have been a connection online with somebody special. It might have been a self-discovery moment, or just a feeling of euphoria. You ate a favorite meal, or you had a really great sleep in a sleep-in. Alright? Whatever that it was, I want you to focus on the 2 most amazing thoughts, feelings. Engage all the senses. What did you feel like? What were you hearing? What were you seeing? Maybe what were you smelling or tasting? Whatever it happened to be. That's your personal thing. Alright? And we're going to take 10 deep breaths. And if you want to do more meditation, turn the video off and go for as long as you would like. Like I remind you, up to an hour is fine. And then we get back into G major. Alright? And some exercises. And some nutrition tips. Alright. Back to meditation. The 2 most wonderful experiences you had in the last week. Let that consume your heart, your spirit, your soul, your mind, while you hold your instrument and connect that wonderful memory with the tuba. Alright? Or trombone, trumpet, whatever you're playing. Here we go. 10 deep breaths at your own speed. Wonderful. The way the mind works, here's a bit of a life coaching tip for you. The way the mind works is you have to acknowledge that you have thoughts coming in and out of your mind all day long, even while you sleep. That's why we have dreams. In order to be physically healthy, emotionally and mentally healthy, we need to proactively exercise our brain like a muscle and program our brain to think as many positive thoughts throughout the day as we can. We want to increase our percentages. So if you're one of those kind of people who might be mainly having negative self-talk, where you might have 10% positive thoughts, 90% negative thoughts, what you can do as a mental exercise, muscles of brain, increase that. So 1 week, 20, 80, until you get to 90 to 99% positive thoughts. Now we need to remain realistic. We live in a real world and things happen out of our control. We need to deal with this in our own way and help the world in our way. We cannot walk around in denial. We have to stay positive, but realistically positive, all right? So the way that is done is by increasing the positive thoughts. And when a negative thought comes into your mind, reframe that, replace it with a positive thought. So if you're having negative experiences in the next week, think of those two things you meditated on. Just close your eyes and think about that. And add more positive thoughts, more positive thoughts. Science has shown that positive thinking results in physical wellness, health. All right, enough life coaching talk. Let's get back into the tuba. We are in G major. So now we're going to do some mouthpiece buzzing with some playing and air breathing. We're going to mix all three. Breathing, mouthpiece, buzzing, playing. What we're going to do now is we're going to build up a scale from this G. We're going to play, buzz, and occasionally blow through. Okay, so let's buzz this note, G. Play. G, A. Buzzing. Play. If you have spin in your instrument, now's the time to empty it. Again, having plants in the house where you practice is good, because plants make oxygen and they eat the carbon dioxide. All right, here we go. G, A, B. Buzzing. Playing. G, A, B, C. On the mouthpiece. Beautiful. Make it a nice, beautiful slurred line. I do have valve oil for this. If it sticks one more time, we're going to take a valve oiling break. All right? G, A, B, C, D. Next one. Keep that last note's sound in the room. Let it resonate. Imagine you're in a big concert hall. Let this be your own virtual concert hall. Buzzing. Play. one octave. Buzzing. Great. Now we are going to do a diatonic scale starting on this G. Alright? And we're going to go to the G that we just ended on. So it'll be 2-octave diatonic scale. Alright, here we go. Diatonic scales every day. Build the scales every day. These classes are just a guide. Today's G major. Do them all today if you like. Alright? Or half. That's our starting note. Okay? 2, 3. Wonderful. From that G, let's do a build a scale in 4 octaves. Alright? And then we will do some exercises. Alright? Take a drink of water if you need. I did an online interactive masterclass with Ero Sabatini last night in Italy. I was in Italy, but here. And there were a few questions, and I want to address those questions so you all can benefit from this. For example, when I do the build-a scales, I usually start with a big solid sound. One of the questions was, why start with a big solid sound? And my answer was that we want to start with our biggest, fullest sound, and we want to jump off that as if it's a big springboard or a trampoline or something like that. You don't have to. The important thing is that you start that first note with your absolute best sound. You can do it super soft if you would like. You can mix it up. It's just the way I do it. But I also do a lot of exercises that are not on these videos that incorporate a lot of soft playing. I know a lot of people out there are watching this on iPads, iPhones, with bad sound, so a lot of times the soft playing is not heard. But go ahead and play these build-a scales any dynamic you would like, alright? But be sure that you do a good portion of them with your biggest, fullest sound. Doesn't have to be loud, but big and full, alright? Drink of water, and then we'll do the G build-a scale. We're going 4 octaves. For those of you who cannot reach this super pedal low G, start an octave higher. That's absolutely fine. Or pick us up on the low B flat, the low A, the pedal C, wherever. Alright? Here we go, G build-a scale. And exercises. You could use at the end of that one. All right? Let's do that last one all together one more time. Big breath, breathe once or twice, or do it faster than me in one breath if you'd like. I'm doing it a little bit slower because I know most of the group will be about this speed. All right? If you can do it faster, go ahead and do it one breath. That's the goal. That high G, I was going to say long G, long high G as long as you can. All right, let's do some physical exercise now. I'm going to get you a little bit winded out, so we'll need about a 5-10 minute break. And then I'm going to come back with some nutrition advice and some exercise advice. By the way, I have enrolled and begun my course on a diploma of nutrition and a certificate in fitness as a trained personal trainer, certified. So this advice I'm giving you on nutrition and physical fitness are backed up by the Australian Institute of Personal Trainers and my own health coach, Ray Neto, as well, personal trainer. This is all real stuff, all right? I'm not just making it up. Okay, so we're going to do some chair push-ups. Last time we did floor push-ups, but this time we'll do chair push-ups. And don't be macho and say, I'm not doing chair push-ups because I would rather do the floor push-ups. You're exercising different muscles, okay? So this movement here and this movement here exercises different muscles. For example, if you're really working the chest in the gym, when gyms are open, you would do a declined bench press, a regular bench press, and an inclined bench press, overheads, etc. So this is exercising different parts of the muscles of the body. It's also opening up different parts of the rib cage for breathing. So we're going to do 10 bench push-ups and then 10 roll-ups. All right? 3 sets. But you do more as you want. If you could do 10 sets, that's the best because you want to do 100 push-ups and 100 roll-ups. That's best. We're going to do 3, and I'm going to pause the video, and all you macho people out there can do as many as you want. All right? Gee, I'm holding this plank for a while. Here we go. 10. Big breaths. Tuba breaths. Okay? If you're a trumpet player, take a tuba breath. Here we go. Yep, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm on the floor doing roll-ups, right? Good morning, Pixie. No resting this time, straight into it. All right, 10. Third round. Go as many as you'd like, all right? Or as few as you'd like. You don't have to do 3. Straight into it, don't be late. Here we go. Okay, keep going, do as many as you can. I'm going to turn off the video, and I think she's thirsty. Give her something to drink, and I'm going to come back with my F tuba, and we're going to go hard again, okay, with playing. Be right back. Keep going with those exercises, and we'll see you for part 2, class number 10. This is great.